A new malicious extension has been discovered in the Open VSX registry, raising alarms in the cybersecurity community. Dubbed SleepyDuck, this extension employs advanced tactics to maintain its command server, making it a significant threat to developers. The extension, identified as juanbianco.solidityvlang, was initially released on October 31, 2025, as a harmless library. However, just 2 days later, it was updated to include dangerous capabilities after reportedly accumulating 14,000 downloads. Researchers from Secure Annex, including John Tuckner, have noted that the malware can evade detection and uses an Ethereum contract to adapt its command server address if the original is taken offline. Next, we'll explore how this malware operates and the implications for developers using these tools. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The transformation of the juanbianco.solidityvlang extension from a benign tool to a malicious threat unfolded rapidly within just a few days. Initially launched on October 31, 2025, the extension was designed to assist developers working with Solidity, a programming language for Ethereum smart contracts. However, the extension's first update on November 1 marked a pivotal shift, introducing malicious functionalities that exploited its newfound popularity, which had surged to 14,000 downloads. Cybersecurity experts have noted that the extension is not merely a standalone threat. It is part of a broader pattern of targeted attacks against developers in the cryptocurrency space. This trend highlights the increasing sophistication of cybercriminals who leverage popular development tools to distribute malware. The use of advanced tactics such as sandbox evasion and reliance on Ethereum contracts for command and control operations underscores the evolving landscape of cyber threats. The operational mechanics of SleepyDuck are particularly concerning. By establishing a persistent connection to its command server, the malware can execute commands and gather sensitive system information without the user's knowledge. The ability to poll for new commands every 30 seconds ensures that the threat remains active and adaptable, even in the face of potential disruptions. Moreover, the malware's design includes fallback mechanisms that enable it to switch to alternative Ethereum RPC addresses if its original command server is compromised. This resilience not only complicates efforts to neutralize the threat but also raises significant concerns about the potential for long-term exploitation of affected systems. The incident has prompted heightened scrutiny of extension marketplaces, with experts urging developers to remain vigilant and prioritize security. As malicious extensions proliferate, the importance of verifying the credibility of software sources cannot be overstated. Security measures, including marketplace-wide scans and user education on safe downloading practices, are essential in combating this emerging threat landscape. The emergence of SleepyDuck has far-reaching implications for developers and organizations alike, particularly in the context of software supply chain security. As developers increasingly rely on third-party extensions to enhance their coding environments, the risk of malicious software infiltrating their workflows grows significantly. This incident underscores the necessity for developers to adopt rigorous vetting practices before integrating any new tools into their projects. Organizations must now reassess their security protocols, particularly around the usage of open-source libraries and extensions. The fact that SleepyDuck was initially perceived as benign highlights the challenge of distinguishing between safe and harmful software in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. Developers are encouraged to implement threat detection systems that can identify suspicious activity within their environments, especially when dealing with extensions that interact with sensitive data or systems. Furthermore, the manipulation of download counts to boost the visibility of malicious extensions raises concerns about the integrity of software distribution platforms. Organizations should consider advocating for enhanced transparency in download metrics and user reviews, which could help mitigate the risk of falling victim to similar attacks in the future. Additionally, the integration of blockchain technology by SleepyDuck for command and control functionality illustrates a troubling trend where threat actors leverage legitimate technologies to bolster their operations. This development may prompt organizations to explore more robust authentication methods and monitoring tools that can detect unauthorized access attempts through unconventional channels. As the cybersecurity landscape continues to evolve, the onus is on both developers and organizations to remain vigilant. Regular training and awareness programs can empower developers to recognize the signs of potential threats, fostering a culture of security that extends throughout the organization. Ultimately, The SleepyDuck incident serves as a critical reminder of the complexities and vulnerabilities inherent in modern software development practices. As the cybersecurity community grapples with the emergence of SleepyDuck, several critical developments are expected in the coming weeks. First, increased scrutiny on the Open VSX registry and similar platforms is anticipated, prompting organizations to implement stricter vetting processes for new extensions. This could lead to enhanced security protocols and more robust user education on identifying trustworthy sources. Moreover, the manipulation of download counts raises significant concerns about the integrity of software distribution channels. Developers may need to adopt more sophisticated methods for evaluating the legitimacy of extensions, potentially relying on community feedback and reputation metrics to safeguard their projects. In response to this threat, cybersecurity firms are likely to release updated tools and services designed to detect and neutralize such malicious extensions. The incorporation of blockchain technology in malware like SleepyDuck underscores the evolving landscape of cyber threats, which may lead to increased collaboration between cybersecurity experts and blockchain developers to address these challenges. Additionally, the potential for further malicious campaigns targeting Solidity developers may prompt renewed discussions around the security of programming languages and their ecosystems. This situation could catalyze the development of new best practices and security measures tailored specifically for blockchain-related programming. Finally, as awareness of SleepyDuck spreads, we may see a shift in how organizations approach their cybersecurity strategies, leading to an emphasis on proactive measures rather than reactive responses. The coming weeks will be crucial for both developers and cybersecurity professionals as they navigate this complex and evolving threat landscape. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.